Pure, what's good, man? Top of the week, you know what I'm saying? Nappy head in this joint, man. RapPolitics, Mark Supreme, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We on Facebook, this social media. Y'all could have tuned into anything for real. And y'all tuned in with me, man. I appreciate it. And you already know how we rock it, man. Sherman's is a part of the sponsorship for RapPolitics, where they carry the best in furniture, mattresses, and appliances. And they also hiring. Sherman's is one of the few places left in town that doesn't care about your education. They just promote people that work hard, have a good attitude, and follow their core values. One of the few places that hard work gets recognized and gets you ahead. You can log on to shermanscareers.com to check out the openings and apply online. Again, they hiring, and you can move up quick from what I hear. That's just what I hear. And also, we're brought to you by Terry Shepard, a real estate consultant whose values are rooted in customer care and service. She can help you negotiate your next deal and get you into a home that fits. She's with RE/MAX Traders Unlimited, and she can be reached at 309-361-4592. Now, like I said earlier, well, I ain't say it yet, but I'm finna say it now. We got a special guest, super dope dude, man. We got he's done a ton of stuff. He's been on the radio before, so y'all don't want to miss that at all. He's gonna definitely drop some jewels on that joint. But first, it's a couple things we got to cover. First of all, we're gonna cover sports. You know what I'm saying? So in sports news, Central beat Rich Woods, drug Rich Woods, 62-27. That's the news. That's the news, right? That's the news. That's the news. Secondly, so Kanye dropped Donda, and I'm late. I'll be late getting to the new music because I still be in my own zone. I be wanting to see what's going on with everything else. But I finally got a hold of it. And when I tell you, listen, I seen people saying it was dope. I seen people saying it didn't have substance. I seen people saying that wasn't really rocking with it. My take on it is, first of all, it's cold. Kanye did his thing. And let me tell y'all about Ye. Ye is the person that, even though he ain't never really irrelevant, he know how to get himself back relevant. Like, dude is a genius on getting himself back on deck, even though he never really left for real. With the sold out concerts, with the new album that wasn't even really all the way done yet, with the whole hype around everything that led up to the album, dude is genius. Secondly, you know, the second song, well, the first song, a lot of people was talking about the first song, Donna, they didn't like it. I listened to it. I can kind of get it. I mean, you got to think about Ye, man. Dude has been in a tailspin since he lost his mom. And when you got when that first track hit and he just saying his mom name, like, well, he wasn't, but somebody was, like, I can low-key dig it. Second track hard, Off the Grid, super hard. I know everybody like Hurricanes. I was definitely on that Off the Grid. 24 Gospel, the song 24, it's a gospel track. Anybody that know me know I like a good gospel track. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't know, you know what I'm saying? I listen to God, you know what I'm saying? That's a different day. But at the end of the day, man, the Kanye joint is dope. Donda is dope. And the people that don't like it, I can understand why somebody wouldn't like it. But if you don't like this album, you probably never rocked with like new Kanye in general, like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. That joint is a classic. Ye always been like light years ahead of everybody else. And a couple takeaways that you got to take away from this joint is that Ye albums don't sound like nobody else's. You can't say that, oh, he sound like this or he was trying to copy off this. Kanye don't do none of that. And then on top of that, man, you got to just admit that Ye is just one of the creative rap goats of the history. Like, you know, he ain't one of the best. He ain't the best rapper. I ain't gonna go there. I had a whole conversation with somebody a long time ago talking about Kanye was like over Wayne. I'm not interested in those type of combos. But when we talk about creative genius, we got to throw him up there. You got to throw Kanye up there. This was like, this music belongs in a museum. You hear me? This music is, like I said, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was like 5, 6 years, 7, 8 years ahead of his time. He could drop My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy now, and it's still ahead of everything else. You know what I mean? So, look, he did his thing on that joint. If y'all got thoughts, man, definitely drop them in the comments. I'm finna be posting them throughout the whole, you dig? But Ye did that, man. Ye definitely did that. And that's my take on that. But I'm finna ask somebody else who knows music all too well. And this dude is a star power rapper, actor, businessman. You know, he's been featured on Empire. he got an Instagram check mark. See, y'all be talking about me with the Facebook check mark. Facebook check mark don't count. It only count if you on Instagram. You feel what I'm saying? And this man got one of them joints, but he got it on Facebook too. I ain't checked his Twitter, but I already know what it probably looked like. Y'all go ahead and tap the like button, tap the love button for my homie, my dog, going back to the early days of the radio station, man. Mario Cannon. Mario was good.
What's up? What's up, man? How you doing?
Man, you tapped in last minute, bro. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you having me on the show, man. I'm excited, man.
Most definitely. I ran into you in Express last week. You said you got a lot of stuff going on. Everybody want to know what you got going on. And what I want to know is, I just want some, you know what I'm saying? We all here, everybody that's watching, we here for advice. You know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when you came to the radio station years ago, you were still skinny. You hadn't hit all the bench presses yet. You feel what I'm saying? But now you own the gym. You went from being skinny to owning the gym.
Yeah.
Got the businesses going, empire going, rapping going. You already doing a whole bunch of shows with Twister. He's commenting under the Instagram post. I seen it earlier.
Yeah.
What's been the move since you came to the radio station? How you go from point A to point seem like R at this point?
I mean, this is all in the making, right? So this has all been building, put in a lot of work over the years. But the main thing is staying hungry and consistent. And consistency is really the key to a lot of things in life that you want, right? So if you're consistent at something, if you're consistent at, weightlifting, you're consistent at music, you're consistent at constantly trying to be around people who are in business, you're eventually going to get that one break, right? Like, a rapper that's always rapping, you're always making songs, you're going to have one song one day. You never know. But if he quit, you'll never know, right? So that's one thing I don't do. I don't quit, bro. So that's how it seems like I made that leap, but it was always steps. It's been building the entire time.
Most definitely. So now with you, what did it start with, man? Like you heavy on the music, you started tapping in on the business as of late, but what did it start with you? Because I met you as a rapper, but what was the actual start?
My first love, was basketball because, so I always hoop, right? Everybody hoop, I always love basketball, but it's always been rap. Music was, as far as entertainment, was always rap. That was the first thing, and I never stopped it. And in fact, music opened doors for acting, to be a business owner, because I made connections through the art. And a lot of people think that you have to make it in order to say you made it. You have to be validated by a record label or a certain number of views or a certain number of you got a blue check, that's a validation. But in fact, my concept in my mind, I was like, I will make it through building relationships with people through my music and making sure that these relationships I build, I don't burn bridges, and I leave a great lasting impression on everybody I deal with through the art.
Now, I want to talk about the art. And this is what I was talking about off air. I was like, man, I'm finna write this down. I ain't finna tell you yet, but I definitely want you to speak on it. Speaking on art, you don't cuss in none of your music. At least last we talked about it, it was still the case. Is that still the case?
Yeah, I don't use any profanity in my music.
And why is that? Being a rapper, that's almost unheard of. Where did that come from? Man,
it was kind of a natural selection. Like, I was challenging myself more to create. And since everybody else is doing it, it's popping, it's great. I know what the people want to hear. I wanted to challenge myself and to continue the pattern I was going, because I was accidentally doing it, like, because my kids like my music, right? And so I found myself not cursing in my music, because I remember I play a song and my daughter would be like, "Ooh, you said a bad word, Dad," So eventually, I just stopped using profanity in my music, and it just kind of stuck. I stuck with it.
Has that been received differently? Because I think you will see some people that like, and it's almost like, if you got a song that you like and you be listening to it, but you actually click the edited version and you ride and then you filling it in your head by yourself, but then that word is missing. Like, oh, and we quick to, oh no, take it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go find the right one. But has it met any resistance, or has anybody asked you about that?
Yeah, I noticed that it's not more resistance, but people, they want positive energy, they want positive stuff, but people like the dark music more. It's a little harder to push that when you're not using profanity. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get creative with it, and I'm gonna challenge myself to do that because me as a man and what I stand for, what I'm trying to do. I think it's dope that I can create some friction without using profanity. I'm not telling other artists they can't do that on my tracks either. You know what I'm saying? Because I use profanity. I just don't want to use it in my music.
Yeah. I mean, and then you still got the ability to, you know what I'm saying? You get gully in your music too. You got tracks with twists and stuff like that. You'll let people know you ain't playing at the same time.
No, it's real. It's real. Yeah. Yep. I get real, and I come from a lot of the same areas that a lot of these guys, you know, glorify a lot of the different things that I maybe not glorify and maybe done just as much. But um, I'm trying to paint a different picture. You know, that's all.
Now, like I said before, you just rocked the show with Twista not too long ago.
Yeah.
You got some stuff lined up, and y'all been locked in the last several months. How did that collab with, to me, the not even arguably, but the greatest mechanical rapper in the history of rap? Nobody can really. I mean, Busta Rhymes came close, and Bone Thugs, they do their thing. But I mean, we talking Guinness Book of World Records, Twista. We talking about, you know, he was the pop and do or die. We talking about Adrenaline Rush. We talking about a straight Chicago goat. How did you link? How did that happen?
Honestly, man, shout out to Daryl, my manager D. Um, he put it together. I was like, man, we're going over people to do songs with. I was like, man, it'd be cool if I could do a song with Twisted. He's like, we could make that happen. I was like, Twisted would do a song with me. He's like, man, I got a great relationship with this camp. You good, man. And plus, people see you working, man. They genuinely like you, man. And ain't no clout. This ain't nothing about clout. You a genuine dude. He gonna rock with you. So I sent the song over, man. He did the song the same day because he liked the song. So, and I heard it, and it was like unbelievable, man. I was like, I changed my verse just so I knew, because when I found out Twisted was gonna get on the song, I changed the verse and just for Twisted.
No, no, hold on. Now, what did that mean? Change the verse? Because some people they catch flack for that because it's like it's supposed to be hard first. What made you change the verse? Did you make it more close to what he had going on, or was it like?
No, I just changed the vibe of the song. I was excited that Twisted was gonna be in the song. It was before he said his verse. I had went in there and just rapped, recorded it, and I played it for. I was like, man, Twisted's gonna be in the song. So before Twisted was even on it, I said it's Mario Cannon and Twisted at the beginning of the song. I was already saying that. So it's
Dope,
dope.
dope, dope. And so what has that collab been like for somebody that has been in the lab with Twista, somebody that rock shows with Twista? He go back, to the 90s. What's that like being with a legit legend and, like I said, one of the most mechanical rappers in history?
Bro, it's crazy, man, because I'm next. I'm with Twister. Twister is like telling me, "Hey, what's up, bro? Yeah, we back here. I'm with the tour buses. I'm back here on these big stages, man, and it's like surreal. And I'm so thankful. I'm so blessed, man. But it is not. It's hard to explain the feeling that I get that I'm dealing with, one of the best rappers ever, bro. And he's
Ever.
on the song and he's bringing me out on these shows. So I'm so thankful. But it's nothing like I've ever done before. It's a different type of euphoric high, man. It's like, man, I'm doing what I love to do, and this guy is pretty much just handing me out to the crowd, to the people.
That's dope. Now, when you talk about surreal and like living a dream, you don't live several dreams. We gonna try to hit all of them and then circle it on the back end. But you also on Empire. For the people that don't know, you had a recurring role on Empire. Talk
Yeah,
about that and how that came to fruition.
man, Empire was powerful. So I started off as just doing background on there, and I was getting up at like 11 at night or 12 in the morning, and I would drive to Chicago every time, almost every day of the week, at least 3 to 4 days out of the week, to be a background. And eventually I got promoted to be a stand-in. And
So wait. You said you get on the road to go to Chicago at what time?
I'll leave Lincoln probably like 12 in the morning, sometimes 1 in the morning.
One
And
in the
then
morning
and I would
to
go there to
drive
be
to
on,
Chicago,
yeah, to be
and
a
you had to be on
background.
set at what time?
Sometimes 5, 6, 4. You got to get there early because you got to get to the shuttle. You got to be in your spot. You got to get checked in. There's a lot going on.
So you get on the road to go to Chicago at 1 in the morning to
Yeah,
stand background. You ain't even a man. You stand in background
yeah.
on the set. I
I did
just
that.
want to highlight that, Brian. Okay, go ahead.
I did that for years, and to
Years.
add, yeah, and add it for a little spice in the story. I would still train on after. So after I would leave set, And if we had enough time, shorter day, I would still train people at the gym, and I'll still train at the gym as well. So I'll get
And
offset
Lincoln,
and drive all the way back and go to the gym and train. Yeah. So
bro,
I was doing that, man, for years, and then I got elevated to stand in. So I got promoted. So I was working for I was standing there for Trey Byers. So that's the big brother, Dre. So pretty much all you do with stand in is like it's a promotion. You get paid more, and now you with the actors, you with the stars, and what you do is you stand in the position they're going to be in. You know, on the show, you tell them their cues and stuff like that. So that's when I got the promotion. And then after that, I stopped doing stand in, and then I got an agent, got a couple agents, bro, and then I started getting auditions to get on the show, and I got after like 50 fails. I was this last audition I had did for Empire. I just didn't care. I was like, you know what? I'm finna go there, be myself. I don't care. I had no script. I guess they had a script, but I didn't even follow it. I went there and rapped my own lyrics. You're supposed to rap one of the songs that they had on the show. But I went there and rapped my own stuff because I'm an artist.
right?
And so I went in there, big chain on, bro. I mean, I didn't look like nobody. I ain't care, bro. I'm like, man, I ain't
Yeah,
gonna get
I
this
hear
party
you.
place. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna pick me. So I went in there. I rapped my I think I rapped my Holy Ghost remix. I did. And it was like, can you do that again? I was like, yeah. Because the thing is, you watch people go in, they come right out, and all the guys are auditioning. They're like, man, they're only gonna let you say like 2 words. They're gonna tell you to get out. I was like, one of them days. I was like, all right, whatever. So I go in there, and I'm the only one with a boombox too. Keep in mind, I had a boombox on me. I was tripping, bro. I don't know. My mind was just like, I'm going out with a bang, but they gonna tell me no. Um,
If they,
so I went in there, bro. I rapped. They asked me to do it again. Then they asked to do it again. Then they started asking about my label and is there any conflicts. I was like, no, I'm good. I own the label that I'm on. And then, boom, I got a call that night. And then I had to go over contract paperwork at like 3 or 4 in the morning. They were moving that fast. They had me in the studio like the next few days. I was in the studio recording for Empire, recording music for Empire. So I got a music deal and an acting deal with Empire. A lot of people don't know that.
so, so you said it took 50 fails though to even get slid in. Like were you going to auditions like time
Oh
after
yeah,
time over the course of months and like nothing getting back?
bro, nothing. I like a lot of rejection, bro. A lot of rejection, bro. Pure rejection, bro. A lot,
What
a
kept
lot.
you going back up there?
You said what?
But what kept you going back up there? Like how many fails did like at what point was you about to be like, you know what, let me go back to Lincoln? You know what I mean? Let me just, you know what I'm saying, sit back because evidently this ain't gonna work out.
Never, never. I like never because if it was easy, everybody would do it. Everybody would have it. I'm like, listen, I'm gonna keep getting these no's, but the thing is, with these no's, I'm here. Even though I'm getting told no, they're still seeing me, and I'm still on their mind. Okay, because they're still asking me to come back to tell me no. I don't care how many times they tell me no, they're still having me come back. So I mean, I just can't quit. I know if I quit, that's how I'm gonna lose. But if I don't quit, I ain't lost yet. There's still time.
Facts. And so you were doubling this at the same time that you was doing the gym. A lot of people may or may not know that you own a gym down in Lincoln, all
Yep.
while doing the rapping, all while performing with Twister, all while trying to get on Empire. How did that come about? Because now at this point we're talking entrepreneurship, and
Yeah.
that is a level of work that a lot of, especially since the pandemic, a lot of people getting laid off work. A lot of people open up their own business or try to do their own thing. And we know most businesses fail within the first year, but you managed to juggle all these things. How did the gym thing come about?
Well, so I was already a trainer and manager at the gym, during the Empire thing. And eventually, what I did was, build my credit up and build my relationships with people in business who could help me build and get to a point where I could actually, um, um, look at
You see, you see Ruben off in the comments, man. You already know he gonna jump in.
you already know. So I was managing at first, and then so once I got the capital I needed saved and my credit score at a point where I can get the capital to get a loan to buy the gym and buy the guy that was currently there. That's what I did. I bought him out. And keep in mind, this gym, it wasn't a successful performing gym. It wasn't a failing gym, but it definitely wasn't doing the numbers. Um, wasn't doing the numbers that, you would ideal, like, I want to buy this gym, it's busting. No, it was a struggle. But I put the time in there and got the right people around me. And that's how we built.
You been in
So it
that
was
gym for how long?
since 2015. Yep. And we've been successful. We've had success. We've been positive. So it's been really good.
So this is what I want to get to. We mentioned we went through Empire, we went through the gym, we went through rapping, but a lot of people see people like you. You know what I'm saying? They got the dreams on their way. They well on their way. They got the Instagram check marks. You know what I'm saying? They got this stuff moving, but it's like, how do I get from here to there? People talk about the grind. People talk about being relentless and not quitting. But if I work at Champs, you know what I'm saying? And I could really use a feature from Twister. You know what I'm saying? I could really appreciate opening up my own business. How does it go from being that person who's an employee to start bossing up like that? What would you say is that moment where you can be like, okay, now's the time to jump off the ledge and try this? Because safe is going to an audition, because if we don't make it, we don't make it. We just go back home and we do what we was already doing. But we talking about taking out heavy loans to buy a gym. Now we putting up collateral risk. You see, your eyes getting big. Like, how do we get to the point where, when do we know we're at that point where, like, okay, now it's time to step out of ledge, step out on faith, put up some skin in the game, put some real money up, yep, and try to chase what we're trying to pursue?
Well, first, you got to have gainful employment. So you can have employment, but it may not be gainful, right? And by gainful, I mean you have money left over after your bills are paid to possibly invest or to have another hobby or passion you could fund. So you got to have gainful employment. That's number one. Once you have gainful employment, that job can be a launching pad for whatever you're trying to do in your life, right? So you have to be able to save and build and build off that. And whatever job you're at, you have to try to be the best at it, because you never know who's watching, who you're helping. So you want to build within wherever you're at. It doesn't matter. Okay. You build your income, you build your credit, and then you can start to look at other things, because you've mastered not only having confidence in yourself, you've mastered your employment where you're at. You gave it your all, and you're dope, and you're going to reap the benefits, because me and you both know that the seeds that you put out there, when you plant those seeds and you water them, they will grow. It just takes time. It's not going to happen automatic. So when you're working your job, whatever job you're at right now, guys, be the best at it. Make sure it's gainful, right? Make sure you have extra income. Put it back. Work on your credit. Make sure your credit's good. Whatever business or whatever field you want to go into, participate in that. Get to know the players in that game. All right? From the bottom to the top. You treat the CEO, you treat the janitor like a CEO. Everybody, when you treat everybody along that playing field on the same level, that also is going to be a benefit, because the same people you see come on the way up, the same people you're going to see on the way down. So that is really, 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 really true. As far as growth. So that's it. If you have, that's the number one thing. You have a job, gainful employment, save, build your credit. Credit is everything. Credit is everything. I'm telling you, credit is everything.
No, so now I got to ask you real quick before we go into a little bit deeper. And I'm about to ask you, I was finna throw this in the lightning round, but I'm going to ask you now. Because people talk about, it was something going around for the longest. It was like, man, an 800 credit score or $100,000 cash, which one are you taking?
Well, I would probably end up taking $100,000 cash.
Okay, all right.
Because I use that cash to make my credit better.
Yeah.
And now I got cash. I have capital plus credit. I can make that 800 credit score with $100,000 cash and have money left over. So I'll take the cash first.
Already. Okay, I just made, you know what I'm saying? Just making sure. So At what point do you know? Because for people that don't know, you was working at the gym that you copped.
Yeah.
You was working at the gym that you bought. At what point you said what?
I love my job. I love helping people. I loved it. I love it. I love it.
So at what point does somebody know that, okay, I'm working this job, I'm at Champs, you know what I'm saying? Just another example. I'm saying that because I was a finish line cat, you know what I'm saying, back in the day. But at what point does somebody know, okay, I can let this go and go ahead and take out this loan and just go all in on this? Because some people do it too prematurely. Some people probably wait too long and now the opportunity to pass. At what point did you know, like, okay, I can jump off and do this while juggling a music career, while trying to juggle empire, while trying to dip off in the businesses, which we're going to talk about next?
I knew, because I knew I didn't have any other option. I knew I couldn't have any other way. So it's a risk. When you have that burning desire inside, like, you have to, this is your air that you must breathe, and you know you're going to win. You won't take a loss for no options. Like, this is it. Your mind is concrete and set in stone that this is what you want to do to grow and help and build, then it's time to go. If you've outgrown where you're at and you constantly get rewarded verbally but not financially, and you've saved your money, your credit's ready, it's time to go. You've outgrown that place. You can still have love for a place and outgrow it, because before I went to start working at the gym, I actually took a super pay cut to go to the gym. I was working at AT&T and I had just got promoted, and I still left. I left on a promotion, and I had no benefits when I went to the gym, no guaranteed pay, no nothing.
And you did that for what?
I knew that I loved training. I loved helping people, because the gym changed my life. Like you said, I used to be skinny. I didn't have much confidence. The fake macho chauvinist confidence I had was all fake and portray outer layer, but inside I was fragile. I was, skinny. I was like, man, I wish I looked like that, and
you wish you was swole like me. I already know you came to the radio like, man, that man swole. Man.
And you're so huge, man. Every time you rub your arms, you might break a wall.
Hey, man, hey, man, look, man. You got to put in the work. You got to put in the work. You got to put in the work,
man.
So,
definitely.
From that spot, talk about the other businesses that you've been fortunate enough to finally invest in, and how long was that process to be able to finally have all of this sitting comfortably to a degree, and then to be able to dip off into other businesses? Because I seen Ruben mention a manager. I want to talk about that too. How important is it to have a manager when you starting off into the entertainment industry? Because a lot of people, they do all the work themselves. I know a lot of rappers that, in fact, I know a lot of rappers that they've been trying to do it all themselves, and some might have small success, and some people go all the way to the top and just connect with somebody ASAP. But I talked to one artist about a year or two ago, and he started popping. I'm like, man, what happened? Something is obviously going well for you. And he was like, man, I got a manager, and it changed everything. Talk about that.
Well, you got to have a manager. You got to have a team around you that genuinely believes in you and supports you. Like, so having a manager, first of all, you got to have something to manage. Let's get that out there. All right. You got to have something to manage. Okay. And then also you got to have a real working relationship with your manager. I think having a good relationship, open relationship with your manager would help out a lot, in your career. So you can focus on that. But especially if you're dibbling and dabbling in multiple things, there's no way in heck you're going to be able to manage all those entities, including yourself as an artist or as a business. Well, you got to have some representation. Who's going to represent, who's going to stand up for you? Who knows more than you? Who's got some skin in the game that can help you negotiate, lock in deals, and do things like that? You need it. Having a manager is very crucial. Yep. Circle and team is very crucial. Yep. So you want people with the same vision, same energy. Your manager's got to be on that, and your manager will also weed out. If you're close with them, they'll weed out people around you that probably don't need to be in your circle, and they can foresee things. Like my manager made the Twister feature happen. Without that particular manager I probably wouldn't have that Twister feature. Right?
Facts.
Just being real. Or I would have tried to get the feature and I would have got taxed. I wouldn't have been doing no shows with them. It would have been like the typical feature. You get a feature with a guy, he just took your money. I got the song done, whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And so now you got the businesses going. Talk about the different business ventures that you're into at the moment.
Right now, I'm an investor in small cakes That is a franchise. If you guys don't know what Small Cakes is, it's kind of like a well, how can I compare it to like a Cold Stone, but it's cupcakes and shakes and nice cakes and things like that. And also I have IC Barbecue in Springfield. Um, so we have that. It's a barbecue joint. It's pretty dope. And I have a few other things under my wraps. We got Star Power Film Company, which I co-own that with Ruben Ramirez. Shout out to him. He's a dope director and comedian. Baby Archata, follow him. But
Yeah.
I own that with him. And then I got some other things I'm dabbling into. I don't want to put the information out there yet because you know, until it's concrete signed and the paperwork's done. But it's definitely in the works. I definitely got some more investments I'm doing. It's gonna be dope, man. I'm excited, man. You know, so
Dope. And I mentioned the shows with Twisted. Do you got anything coming up to where people can check you out? I know you was with Twisted Lincoln a couple weeks ago. What got coming up soon?
we're gonna be in Mendota on Friday. Me, Twister, I believe Country Black, Swag, Baby Archata, Ishman. Everybody from Star Power is gonna be in Mendota for my manager's D. It's his birthday, man. It's gonna be a special night. So if you guys want to come to Club Audrey in Mendota, Illinois, next Friday, it's going down. It's gonna be so lit. Get there early though, but it's a birthday celebration for my manager, man. I'm so thankful for him. So yeah.
Most definitely. And like I mentioned off air, man, I ran into him at the Boosie concert too. It was right next to him. It was wild. And so he talking to me, I'm talking to him, and I'm taking his number down. I'm taking his number down, Mario. But then, like, he gave me his phone. I start to put my number in there, but then Set It Off came on. And I was like, fam, I can't do both right now, fam. And he was cool enough to grab my phone, record Set It Off while I was over here trying to put my number in his phone. It was hilarious because I couldn't miss that. I couldn't miss that.
Hey, D's one of those guys.
I couldn't miss that though. I could, like, that number was gonna have to wait if we couldn't figure something out. So yeah, definitely legit dude, man. Shout out to him. And for people that might have just now tuned into the stream, man, Rap Politics, we got Mario Cannon here, businessman, actor, entrepreneur, rapper. Got a show coming up with Twista and Mendota. So definitely want to tap in with him and throw your Instagram and Facebook and all that information out there for the people.
Hey, y'all, if y'all want to catch me, man, follow me on Instagram at This Is Cannon. So ThisIsCanon. Cannon with one N. Even though everybody spell it with two, it's one N. Okay. Facebook, Mario Cannon. Just how it sounds. Mario Cannon, Facebook. Follow me on there as well, man.
Cool. Now we finna hit to the lightning round. Have you seen the lightning round yet? Do you know what this is?
Now, what is it?
All right, so we're gonna do rapid fire questions. Okay. So real quick, yes or no, left, right, up, down, answer first thing that comes to mind, whatever. And I'm gonna put 150 on the clock.
Let's go.
All right, hold on. Make sure my volume up. Okay, boom. All right, get myself together. All right, boom. Favorite rapper? Yeah, Twister watching.
I got a lot of favorite rappers, man. Tupac.
Who?
Tupac.
You take
That's my man.
Yeah, okay. All right. All right. If you could perform with anybody in concert, who would it be?
Oh man, stop doing me like this. Perform with somebody in concert, man. Man, Kanye.
Jordan, LeBron, or Kobe?
LeBron.
Whoa. All right. Bentley or Lamb?
You said what?
Bentley or Lamb?
Bentley or Lamb?
Yeah.
Oh man. Why are you doing this to me? Lamborghini.
All right. Fendi or Gucci?
Gucci.
Favorite movie?
Man, gotta be my favorite movie. Still gonna be The Wood.
All right. Favorite X-Men character?
Wolverine, dog.
Miami or LA?
Which one?
Miami or LA?
Miami.
Jordans or Yeezys?
Jordans.
Michael Jackson or Prince?
Michael Jackson.
Martin or Fresh Prince?
Why are you doing this, bro? This ain't right, man. Man, give me Martin, bro.
Apple or Android?
Apple.
Drums or flats?
I like flats, bro.
All right. Apples or oranges?
I like apples.
NBA or NFL?
You said what?
NBA or NFL?
NBA.
And I got to get these last couple out. Top 5 rappers all time.
Pac, Biggie, Twister, Eminem in there. He's a dope rapper. And Jay-Z.
All right, dang, no Nas.
The only reason why I ain't put Nas, because I ain't have, and Nas is up there. Nas is my top 10 for sure. But
Well, you said the only reason why you didn't put him is what? How come he ain't make it?
10. He's in my top 10.
Okay. Do grits take salt or sugar?
Do what?
Do grits take salt or sugar?
Man, grits take sugar.
Already. And butter. Kanye album, man, what did you think of it? Last question. Kanye album, what did you think of it?
I've been listening to it from my homies in Chicago because everybody want to play it all the time. I love it. Like, I like how artistic he is. Sometimes I feel like I got a little Kanye with me because I do weird stuff. And I don't release it all because, I don't release it all because I want people thinking I'm crazy. But
yeah,
I'm just letting it out. But yeah, I love Kanye, man. Huge Kanye fan. Like, huge Kanye fan.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Okay, and last thing, man, where can people find your music and all your stuff at?
If you guys want to find my music, on any platform like Apple, just put in Mario Cannon. Just make sure y'all spell it with one N. I'm gonna pop right up, man. And if y'all can, man, subscribe to me on Instagram at ThisIsCannon with one N. And I appreciate all the love and support. I am getting ready to release a few more singles. I have a video getting ready to come out this week. It's called Clones. It's gonna highlight this time I spent on the stage, same stage as Twista, Nelly, and Busta Rhymes. It's gonna be really incredible, man. So I just, somebody said, yeah, Ruben, you're right. I record every week. I probably got over 500 unreleased songs.
Wow.
Yep.
Dope, man. Hey, look, Cannon in here to talk about the grind, the hustle, the businesses, the entrepreneurship, man. Appreciate you coming on Rap Politics, man. We're going to definitely have you back on in the future.
Man, I can't wait to be on here again, man. I appreciate you for having me, bro. You already know.
Already, bro. We'll get with you, dog.
All right, bro. Peace.
Already. And that was Mario Cannon, man. Super dope dude, doing a lot of stuff, man. So y'all definitely want to tap in with him. The entrepreneurship, like I said, I seen him come from the beginning when he was skinny as me. Now dude swole with Instagram check marks and performing with Twista. So big shout out to him for tapping in. And of course, you already know, man, Rap Politics is brought to you by Sherman's, where they don't even care if you went to college or not. They just want you to pull up. And if you down to work, then you can be down to work, man. Sherman'sCareers.com to check out the openings online. And Remax trader Terry Shepard, real estate consultant whose values are rooted in customer care and service. She can help you close your next deal and get you into a home that fits. You can give her a call at 309-361-4592, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in to Rap Politics. Also, make sure y'all tune in every day to Strictly Hip Hop 90.7 FM, playing the hottest in hip hop and R&B. And we actually played the whole Donda album today, starting at 6. I don't know if it's still running, but if you're getting a whip, turn it on. You've been watching Rap Politics. I'm your host, Mark Supreme, man. Next time.